I hope you guys had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Okay, because I know I did. I had a relaxing weekend. I did not show up for the live show and chat on Friday or Saturday because I just was tired. Okay, I'm human. So here we are today. I know some of you guys kind of missed me recording on Monday. Kind of missed the motivational messages on Monday where I am. Okay, so you may get this urge this week to do something new, to maybe do something outside of your normal routine. Definitely do that. Okay, the message of this week, the message of the day is to communicate. Use your voice. Something made me switch it up today and just go live because Mondays I usually like put out a pick a card or just a motivational message. But today something made me just grab this deck. You know, I really don't grab a lot of my decks. I told you guys before I had like 20 decks. I do not use all of them. I just feel like if I can't connect to the deck, I just don't use it. Okay, so something made me just connect with this deck today. And the first card that came out is, where am I being called to use my voice right now? Okay. So some of you guys are definitely urged or encouraged this week, maybe this month, to jump more into communication, to jump more into using your voice to speak. Okay, some of you guys have very, very great communication skills. If not verbal, it is written. Okay, so you may need to write out a book. Some of you guys are being called to finally write that book. If you can't write the book down right now, just at least throughout the week, throughout the day, jot down little notes and stuff like that. Add them all together. Okay, some of you guys are definitely being called to, instead of gossiping, okay, to open up a podcast or to create a podcast or to, I would say, create your own platform if you want to. I know a lot of people who like to gossip, who like to talk, who like to speak, who are constantly in communication. They're extroverted, but they don't know what to really do with that energy. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely have a Aries placement where you need to constantly move around. If not move around, you need to speak a lot. You need to use your body, use your energy in some way. So you have to find very, I would say, creative or positive ways to basically delegate that energy, okay, instead of just gossiping and spewing all the negativity around you or to other people. Okay, so if you guys have a tendency to gossip, to talk a lot, to socialize a lot, you may need to be putting that energy somewhere else that is useful, okay, not only to yourself to get everything out, but to also, I would say, help other people around you. Okay, so yeah, because some of you guys know somebody who likes to talk, who like to gossip. Okay, I definitely know a lot of people who like to do that. The first card that came out on top after that one was, what excuse am I making right now? So some of you guys could definitely be using excuses about why you cannot finally write that book, why you can't create that podcast, why you cannot create that platform. You have a lot of excuses. Okay, some of the excuses are based on fear of what might happen if you don't succeed. Whenever you go for things that are new and true to yourself, you must understand you will fail at them at first. But after a while, once you used to it or get a hang to it, once you guys feel why, okay, you understand why, the reason for doing it, it feels natural as breathing air, as, you know, drinking water and stuff like that. It feels really, really natural to you. So you will not find yourself pulling yourself back, or you will not find reasons or excuses not to do it. You'll just do it because it feels so good. It feels so natural. Of course, when you start anything new, it's going to take a few tries. Like I said, you're going to fail. So no more waiting or making excuses for what you guys are not doing, what you guys are not creating in your life right now, okay? Yeah. Some of you guys have found yourself in a predicament where you guys use your communication skills, like I said, to gossip, sometimes to scroll. You guys take, I would say, hours and hours wasted on social media instead of using that to, like I said, do something better for yourself. Okay, to improve yourself in some way. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Some of you guys are spending too much time in your life wasting your skills away, your communication skills, your creative skills away with pleasure and play. You have too much. So you have to find a healthy way or a healthy outlet to pour that creativeness, creativity, okay, into something that is, like I said, helpful and useful, not only to yourself, but to people around you. And it is Mercury retrograde, so some of you guys, that could be the excuse you guys are definitely using. Okay, like I can't get it out because I'm kind of like creatively blocked. I'm blocked in some way. I just can't do it. But it's definitely an excuse. If you got time to scroll, baby, you got time to write. If you got time to scroll, you got time to gossip. You got time to socialize. You definitely have time to pour into yourself. What grows in your life is where you guys are putting the most energy. And it's time for you guys to really start putting that energy into something, like I said, helpful, useful, creative, something that will help you or push you into your greatest part of your life. Some of you guys are wasting your life's purpose on, like I said, things are not important. Playing too much, overly socializing, talking too much, saying too much. And it was a message that I did put in the random messages for this week, is to say less. Okay, do not let a lot of people, do not let everyone into your projects, your ongoing projects, your new projects, because they will in some way sabotage or block it. When you're in a position, you're in a environment where you are surrounded with people who do not have things going for them, they're comfortable where they are, they're content where they are. If you guys trying to get out of that environment, you guys trying to pull yourself out of that environment, do better, ascend, they will try to drag your ass back down and block you. Okay, that is definitely for someone. You're wasting your life's purpose, you're wasting all of the great things about yourself on too much pleasure and too much play. You have to learn how to discipline yourself. So this week I do want you guys to focus on discipline. Not because, you know, I shouldn't say that. Okay, I almost said something, but I wasn't supposed to say. I'm just going to leave it. Not because someone is telling you to, not because I'm telling you to, but discipline yourself because it's needed, because your future self, your life's purpose, okay, your greatest self, your higher self is calling you to. Others of you, you work too hard. You're too serious about everything in life. You don't give yourself enough time to play. You don't give yourself enough time to jump into your own pleasures. Some of you guys are working for companies, working for jobs that are not, they're not really giving to you. They're not pouring into you guys how you can pour into yourself. You guys are constantly giving away your best parts, your creativity to these jobs, and they're not compensating you guys how you should be compensated. Okay? You need to learn how to play. Jump more into your pleasures. Discover what pleasures you the most. In that practice, you will find what your life's purpose is, or what your life, part of your life's purpose. You will definitely find that in a moment of pleasure, in a moment of play. Okay? Hi, Ava. And that's all I'm going to have for that deck. Okay, that's all I'm filling for that deck. Okay? I'm going to put this deck up because I think I'm done. But yeah. I don't know why, but for some of you guys for this week, I was picking up on something new. Pregnancy, birthing something new. Some of you guys could definitely be birthing a new project. Like I said, if it's not anything to do with what you're doing physically, you know, maybe you guys have something to delve into as far as communication. Okay, you're pregnant with ideas, pregnant with projects. Some of you guys have put off projects a while ago. You should be jumping back into it. I'm hearing 2 years. For the past 2 years, you guys have been putting off what is needed to carry out this project. You guys keep putting it off, and it's like, why? Why are you putting it off? King of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you guys are overly generous when it comes to your time, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your creativity. You guys generously give yourself away to things and to people. Like I said, for most of you guys watching, you guys are giving yourself away, your energy away, your creativity away, your greatest ideas, the greatest parts of yourself to a job that is not compensating you guys well. You have so much to give. And some of you guys, like I said, you don't have the outlet to give those things, okay? Because you guys are not allowing yourself to give those things to the world. You're meant to go into a field that you guys are able to help other people, guide other people, give to other people, if not financially. Like I said, for your words, through your communication skills. You guys are meant to speak to other people. Like I said, it's something really, really heavy on creating a platform, I'm hearing a podcast. I keep hearing a podcast. If you guys are not up to talking, okay, or speaking in front of a camera, some of you guys are definitely shy. so you don't like for the spotlight to be on yourself. Definitely write those memos, okay? Those what I keep hearing it, memoirs, okay? A book of memoirs. You might need to write a book of those, about your experience in life, about your survival through a certain thing that you guys have went through. I'm hearing abuse, maybe financial abuse from a company. If you guys are working for a certain company, you guys are handling great amounts of money, great amounts of resources. It doesn't have to be money. Sometimes resources could be information, okay? Write a book on that. I'm also hearing, I keep hearing financial literacy. This is why this King of Pentacles came out. Assets, okay? Resources do not show up in the form of only money. Once again, it also can show up in the form of communication, information. You guys are meant to speak. For others of you, you may be an introverted person. If you're getting the urge this week to speak out, okay, to be a little more extroverted this week, definitely do that. Stand up for someone around you. If you're dealing with someone at work, if you feel like something is not right at work, some of you guys may need to speak up when it comes to pay. The pay rate you and your coworkers are receiving right now from a certain company. You're not being compensated what you guys know you're supposed to be compensated. Some of you guys are being paid different rates, and your employer is telling you, hey, don't tell or do not discuss what you guys are getting paid. Do not discuss pay rates. It's definitely to protect the company. Some of you guys, the company is looking at you as a fool. Like this person is giving us the best parts of themselves. We can utilize this person to grow our business, to expand our business, but they're not compensating you guys. And some of you guys know it. So you need to speak up for yourself. Where is your voice? Where are you being called to use your voice? Speak up for yourself and the people around you. This is what I'm getting from this card and from the energy of the day of this week. You may be a little shy, but when it comes to that guap, that money, that moolah, you better speak up. Use that voice. Demand what you know you are worthy of. This company knows your worth. They're just hoping that you don't know. Some of you guys need to go into business for yourself. Like I said, instead of giving you all of your greatest assets, your greatest energy, your creative energy to this company, open up your own company, create your own company, do something for yourself. Put all that into yourself. No, you're not selfish. You guys definitely deserve it. It's time for you guys to do that. Your calling on your life is much bigger than where you guys are right now. And you're not seeing that. Very generous person with a generous heart. You have so much to give. And it's time for you guys to give it. Give it. But in your own way. Okay? Eight of Wands. Yes, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Okay? You guys got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Okay? Quick, fast communication. Some of you guys could be in Aries. I was picking up on Aries. You may even have a Mars in Aries. It's something about you guys having to find an outlet to put that energy. Okay? Some of you guys might have that ADHD. Okay? You might need to move around a lot and just, make moves. But you guys should be focusing that energy on one particular area or spot. And for some of you guys, it definitely has to do with your finances. Okay? With this Page of Pentacles, you're not getting compensated what you guys need to get compensated. You're giving this much energy. Okay? This much energy, and you guys are getting this in return. It doesn't have nothing to do with work or with your career. It may have something to do with a relationship, a partnership. Okay? Because not everybody is focused on that whole love thing. Not everyone is focused on the whole money thing or the job thing. Some of you guys do work for yourself. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're giving more, you're not getting what you feel like you deserve in return, remove yourself. And I did put up that weekly affirmation last week. Okay? It may have pissed some people off. I thrive in my softness where I'm celebrated. I remove my presence where I'm tolerated. Some of you guys were tolerated. in your relationship, at your job, in your community, amongst your family. You give so much. And it's time for you guys to communicate that up front, directly, clearly. Don't get upset. Don't get rah-rah and stuff like that. It's definitely a way to do it with grace. But go do that so you can finally stop getting pennies, breadcrumbs and stuff like that for what you guys know you definitely deserve. Okay? I'm going to pull one more message for the day, for today's motivational, messy Monday. Okay? It's a little messy, but it's motivational. Okay? I ain't never going to say you guys wrong. I'll get one more card. If not, it is what it is, baby. There it goes. Yes, some of you guys are meant to live like this. Nothing but money. So I know for a fact this message is definitely on point. It won't be for everyone. You know, it is what it is. Take it how it resonates. But yes, Nine of Pentacles. This is how you guys are supposed to be sitting. Some of you guys are definitely in the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It might be in your second house. It's time for you guys to start being serious about your finances. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you need to invest. Okay, investments doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be finances, but it's definitely you guys should invest in learning information. I'm hearing education, learning something new, putting your skills on display, or putting your skills out there to get what you guys desire. It's time for you guys to start reaping the rewards for all the labor you guys are giving other people, for all the labor you guys are giving the world. Okay, for some of you guys, you have opened up a business. You guys have written a book. You guys are not seeing those fruits. I'm seeing up your prices. Definitely up your prices. If you guys have a store or a business or something like that, you guys make your finances. You get your money through the public, or you guys are speaking, okay, talking, whether you guys have a platform. You guys need to start raising your prices. Okay, stating. I don't like demanding. Okay, it kind of like it's forceful. Okay, I don't like that word demanding, but what you are worthy of. Start being serious about where you are investing your money. Okay, things that have value to you, because not everything that has value it can be bought. Okay, so take it once again how it resonates. It's time for you guys to live in comfort. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, reap the rewards of all that generosity you guys have been giving the world. It's time. Then it all starts with you. Okay, all right. So that is the message for today, the message for this week. Maybe I'll come back for another one a little later on today. I'll do another live or something like that, or whatever. Okay, so yes, you guys. Yes. I'm also thinking about giving away some of my decks. So if you guys are interested in that, I will probably put down a poll. And I'll probably even do a raffle for you guys to, you know, come and see what deck you guys want. I don't connect with all my decks. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely hit me up through email. Let me know. Or you guys can hit me up in the comments, and I will decide how I'm going to distribute or how I'm going to give away these cards, okay? But I do like this deck right here. It's definitely a great deck. I feel like I haven't put enough energy and time into using. I do want to connect with it because I feel like it's a really great deck, okay? This deck right here, I don't know about this one, the Law of Attraction. When I first purchased it, it was a great deck, but other than that, I don't think I'm feeling it. Okay, I feel like this is very, very generic. Some of these cards are generic, and this is why I cannot get with them. Okay, like the illustrations are really cool, but I ain't really feeling them. It was something about evil. I don't know where it is, but it is what it is. Okay. So thank you guys for still supporting me, okay, and being very, very patient with me. For those of you who have subscribed to me and I have not been putting out content, it's definitely not personal. It's something also about boundaries. You guys, please honor yourself, honor your boundaries, because if you don't, no one else will. Okay, if I'm tired, honey. I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'm taking my ass to bed. And I shouldn't have to explain that, but you know, if I cannot give you guys my energy, I'm just not going to give it. Okay, So for those of you who are a little disappointed because you guys aren't getting what you want right off the bat, just know that, you know, I am human. If I decide I want to honor myself and take a break, I'm definitely going to take a break. Okay, I'm not going to intimidate me into not taking a break, honey. But like I said, I do the best that I can. This is not my career. This is not where I'm supposed to put most of my energy into. So if I cannot give you guys my energy on this social media, I will not put it into that, okay? Like I said, energy, what grows in your life, what expands in your life is where you guys are putting the most energy. So make sure you guys are utilizing your energy in a positive way, in a helpful and useful way for yourself, okay? Not for anyone else, all right? No one else runs your life but you. So put up boundaries if you guys need to with people. It is Mercury retrograde. People do have a tendency to come back during the retrogrades and stuff like that. Specifically Mercury, they want to communicate with you, talk to you, kind of hash things out, reconcile. Just because you guys reconcile does not mean you guys have to get back with another person. So if someone is kind of like trying to force you or pressuring you to give your energy where you guys feel like it doesn't need to be, stand on boundaries, stand on business, okay? For some of you guys, you also may have to block a few people. I definitely had to block a few people last week, okay, for the past few, I would say 2 weeks, okay? They're being really, really strange, really weird and stuff like that. Some of you guys may definitely have stalkers. So if you have a stalker, someone who is not respecting your boundaries, not respecting you in any way, like I said, staying on business, definitely keep yourself safe to where you feel like you need to be. No explaining and stuff like that, okay? We're not doing that. We're grown. Okay, no one should be requiring for you to explain yourself. Specifically when it comes to doing what's best for you. Okay, definitely be respectful. But yeah, continue to stay on business. Say less this week. Do your best. Put your energy, specifically your communication skills. Okay, whether it is written or verbal, put it to a useful cause. Okay, or exert that energy. Turn that energy towards something that is very helpful, positive, and useful in your life. Okay. And also the people around you. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with on this beautiful, beautiful, messy, motivational Monday. I hope you guys have a beautiful week ahead. You guys will probably see me soon. If not today, maybe a little on later in the week. Who knows? I'll try to do the chill and chat, live chill and chat at night. I'll do some readings, one card pull readings, okay, for like $20. I do want to make it affordable to you guys. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for vibing with me and for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys soon.